Spargo and Sonix both vying for that shot at him. They want the throne. Tweak trying to defend it, and of course defend it for Tri-State as well.
That's right. You got a lot riding right here, and the audience is definitely going to let you know, man, they are in favor of Tri-State. If the crew battle didn't prove it enough, maybe this top 3 here will. Let's go ahead and get it here, friends. First game is upon us. Sonix is locked in, loaded. Bandits' very own face off against FaZe Clan Spargo. Losers finals. The nair right here to draw blood first. Whoa! The immediate down here. You better get off that ledge. Stop playing with me! I said get off that ledge.
We were talking about Cloud the whole time. Spargo ripping a page out of MK Leo's book, going straight to the Aegis here. You want the speed of Mythra to match up with Sonic. I like where his head is at so far. 7.5%, all that he has to show for himself. Sonic's really just looking like his back is to the wall already.
That's right. This is not the right foot you want to start this match off on, but I get it, man. I mean, we have seen the danger of Pyra and Mythra, but namely Mythra to kick the match off versus Sonic. You know, obviously not as fast as Sonic the Hedgehog, but can rival him and challenge him in the speed department in a lot of their head-to-head exchanges. That right there, I think, kind of puts Sonic on high alert. No more Mythra. Pyra is back on the stage here, and good Lord, getting his money's worth out of that DLC. Let's go, Spargo.
To up air. Yup, that was the MK Leo Classic, but Spargo carrying the torch here. And I just want to point out, Rod, as good as MK Leo's Aegis is, right?
Yes, sir.
You put a player that good with a character that good, you're going to get great results, and it also fits his archetype, right? But I would venture to say that he didn't put the same level of time into the character as Spargo did. I mean, we know him for his Cloud now, but there was a really strong, solid amount of time that he was rocking solo Aegis, or at least primarily Aegis. So this is like the level 10 for Sonix right now, right? How are you going to compete against this if it was that close with Leo?
Now this is how you do it right here. He said, now unlike Leo, you ain't coming back to this ledge, my friend.
Yeah, still, I saw Spargo pace through the spring with Photon Edge too. That is definitely some lucky breaks / insanely good recovery timings by Spargo and Leo so far.
I mean, you just kind of have to have that split-second decision-making at all points of the match, especially when it comes to recovering. I mean, I would almost, argue, especially in a matchup like this, how you're going to do in the corner might be more important than how you're going to do towards center stage. I think, of course, it's proven time and time against Spargo gets the lead. He might slow that match down a little bit, maybe not to the extent of what Sonic might do, but he'll start forcing you to come to him, which is something that we've seen Sonic like. He'll use spin dash, and like we've seen with the him versus Bluto match, start to call your bluff. But it's a little bit harder to do that, when you're in the deficit. It's like, what am I really approaching for? Let's be real.
It's hard to do when you ain't bluffing.
That's facts, bro.
All right, Sonix, though, finally with a chance here. Gets a couple up airs into a back air. Not enough to do it, though. And yes, Spargo, he's back. At this point, one straight hit from Pyra could do it. Blazing in to get him back to center. Oh, and trying to call out a spin dash or something off stage. Doesn't work, but still, Spargo in full control of this match. Wait a minute. You switched to Mythra. Oh, just to run off and edge cancel to Pyra for that sneaky forward air? I don't know. I believe it.
He said life has many layers, my friend. He said there is a method to the madness indeed. Good Lord. Hands off of the cape.
Oh, man. Miss your juggle by any amount, and that Pyra Nair is going to make you regret it sorely.
I love that there. I mean, again, having...
Hey, guys. It's VGBootCamp's very own Logic here. I hope you're enjoying all the great tournament action, but I want to tell you about something else that you're going to enjoy. This video sponsor, Flash Party. Flash Party is a cross-platform fighter that I've been playing non-stop since I got my hands on it. Like, no, seriously. I have almost 24 hours into the game, and I may or may not have owned it for only 3 days. Flash Party is a free-to-play game and is officially hitting Steam January 10th. If you want to show support, use our link to go download it or add it to your Steam wishlist and give it a try. Flash Party has the core of what you'd expect out of a platform fighter, such as combos, plenty of stages, and a diverse pool of heroes. But what really sets the game apart, aside from the beautiful animations and fun gameplay, of course, is the massive customization you can do to your heroes. The game does a great job of allowing you to adjust your character into a playstyle that's unique to you without taking away from the fundamentals I love to see in a fighting game, such as spacing, execution, and decision making. You can level up each character, which increases your base attack and defense. You can fine-tune your character with red and yellow stickers, which augment things like your speed, offense, or durability. The changes per sticker are small, but you get 5 slots for each, so together, it can make a huge difference. The most important part of the colorful system, though, has to be the blue stickers. You only get 2 slots to work with, but this is because you can do major things like change a particular move, or add new properties to a character's passive, or even attacks. This is a unique addition to Flash Party, and it really allows you to set your playstyle apart from others. On top of all this, a new hero system was just added, which really takes the game to new heights. Every hero is now labeled as either an all-rounder, assaulter, powerhouse, or impeder. The assaulter heroes can cancel the end lag of certain moves, generally with a jump cancel or a dash. The impeder heroes gain a buff to their throws after hitting their opponent's shield. Powerhouse heroes do more damage the higher their KO score gets, and the all-rounder heroes can charge 3 gauges based on their up, down, or side attack hitting the opponent. Once all the directional gauges are full, your hero can use a much more powerful neutral special. This is definitely an easy to play but hard to master game with a huge skill ceiling. You can parry, dodge, tech, like you're even rewarded with more damage for counter hitting your opponent. Fortunately though, there are plenty of game modes to choose from, so you can keep things as casual or as competitive as you'd like. There's a fun 2v2 soccer mode called Party Record. There's an everyone for themselves mode called Brawl. You have your classic 1v1 and 2v2 modes where you play against others based on your skill level, but without anything on the line. And then of course, for the competitive spirits out there, a 1v1 and 2v2 rank mode are indeed in the game. You start in bronze and you work your way all the way up to challenger. If you manage to make it to the top 100 on the leaderboard, you actually get a title that's displayed for a week to let the world know just how talented you are. I'm sure everyone though is asking probably the same question at this point. How's the net play? Well, guess what? Literally all of the gameplay footage that you are seeing was recorded from my live matches in the 1v1 mode. I've been playing strangers left and right, and this is one of the best online experiences I have ever had. Of course, playing the game's fun, but what would be even more fun is if you looked good while doing it. Flash Party doesn't miss a beat here and has a plethora of skins to choose from that let you play in style. A few of the ones I like are Cupid Squirrel Cub. Like, look at baby Cupid right here. This is adorable. You see the ears, playing the piano, the glasses? All right. And also the Count Dracula for Thanatos. Definitely a different vibe, Halloween-ish. Hopefully you're not afraid of the dark. Keep the lights on, it's all good. But my favorite skin has to be the Ultraverse College Girl for Kamiki Yuri. I might be a bit biased. This is my current main. Red's my favorite color, kind of getting Demon Slayer vibes here, you know what I mean? But if you see someone named Logic using this skin, it's probably me. So there you have it, guys. Flash Party is a game that I've been thoroughly enjoying, and I highly recommend you give it a try. It's free to play and will officially release on Steam January 10th. Show your support by using the link in the description to download it, or by adding it to your Steam wishlist. Enjoy the rest of the match. See ya.
Again, having to know how your combos are going to hit, of course, is going to aid you in any of the exchanges that you go for in this game, but it's very strange to see Sonix go for a miss like that, especially with how well he did versus Leo's Joker, most notably, because more times than not, you're going for a string, and if it's not airtight, I will try to rebel guard through it, you know, bust up the fun, and of course, build myself up some meter. Rare miss opportunity right there.
Oh, and look at that. She kind of picks her legs up, shifts her hurt box north just a tad for that neutral air. And that's why Pyra is so annoying to juggle, right? I mean, that move isn't even fast.
Well, she's annoying for a lot more reasons. She's definitely annoying.
Yep, and you die for the reversal, right?
That's true.
So my heart goes out to you, Sonix, but Spargo looked so strong in that first game. I don't think it mattered all that much. Next time he landed, you were in some real trouble. This time, though, starting off real nice for Sonix. You've already outdone yourself from your first stock last time around.
Better start right here. And of course, always going to go for the spring because you know that Pyra and Mythra, when they got that jump, there's a good chance they might try to go for the low recovery. No, you in trouble. Oh, no, you're in trouble.
Wow, just barely clipping the ledge there. Spargo manages to get back before Sonix can reset to the ground and continue the edge guard. Oh, wow, just a rock caught on the spin dash with Photon Edge. I really like using that move aggressively. Most people aren't ready for it, even though it's a huge risk.
And I really feel like that's going to make all the difference here in this match. You know, we've seen the exchanges, especially exchange of blows between Mythra most notably in the Pyra and Mythra combination and Sonix. But those rare edge guarding opportunities, those misses that Sonix is so, I mean, I just hyped him up for how great he does off stage and in the corner. All these misses, they might start to stack him over time and maybe come back to bite him in the long run. You get Spargo in that corner, you got to get your money's worth out of those exchanges, bro.
Oh, Sonix getting his money out of that ledge trap right there. Doesn't turn into anything too seriously, but still, every little point of damage counts. Can he open Spargo up one more time? Maybe a back throw to set up some kind of edge guard, but hold on. A lot of damage off that jab too. Spargo, what are you going to do about this Sonic in the corner? Absolutely nothing.
Okay, and they're very smart to go for a cross-up back here at that, but hold on, bro. And
that
the Pokeball, and it KO'd, right? And Mythra, man, what can't she do? Alrighty. Or Pyra, excuse me. But I guess same for Mythra as well. Sonix, though, still looking good. Now, this is not out, at all. I feel like, even at 140%, you can still figure out a way to maybe play the Pyra and Mythra's weaknesses, which is what he's been doing such a solid job of. Nice, and allowed him to swing big right there. He said, you swing big, I swing bigger. F Smash getting it done right there in the corner now. This is how you have to keep this match. We have seen what happens when you just misstep ever so slightly in that game number 1. Sonix got caught in the corner and got a taste of his own medicine.
Hold on, up airs into the back air. Sonix suddenly back in the lead, and quite decisively so. Oh, this time not going to be able to ride the wall past the spring. It's looking really good for Sonix here, but can't complete. Now he's the one who has to get back down to the ground, okay? And he's going to do that just fine. Back to Mythra for the chase. Or just for the neutral. These guys dash dancing back and forth, waiting for somebody to make a mistake, and it's going to be Sonix. Whoa! Oh, that could have been real bad had Spargo gone for the drop-off double jump. I think it might have been what he wanted.
That's right. Now, I think that the difference between, and I'm really starting to like a little bit more about Spargo's Mythra play more specific than the Pyra versus Leo's, is that he doesn't mind just running up and going for standing jab. He'll check your temperature in that regard. Sometimes, you kind of get caught, and Sonix, kind of creates that distance. It's like, damn, I've reset the neutral. I was just doing so well. Now he's on the other side of the room. He has the platforms. He has the full, course of the terrain to work with. But Spargo will just go right up and go for jab just to see what he's going to do.
Yeah, holding that machine gun jab is so good at checking Sonic's movement, making him stay honest. But hold on, Spargo up a stock here. Okay, this started off so good for Sonix, but Spargo has come back in a huge way. How much more damage is he getting? Okay, the extra credits rolling. Looking for a spike. Oh my god, yes, that's what he was trying to do last time.
Okay, now he has to go for the high recovery there that time in the clean back air, and that's something that I've grown very fond of in Sonic's gameplay, knowing when to throw a little percent around to get the stock taken versus the opportunities needed to go for the clean hits. I think when you play a character like Sonic, you have a little bit more of a luxury versus other characters in that regard. Wait a minute. That ain't looking so luxurious right there at all.
Yeah, Spargo getting a pretty solid amount of damage off of that. You see the back air into up B to close the combo out. Oh, and he tries to punish. Yeah, that nair just too safe. And now Sonic's getting a lot of hits of his own.
Short. Has to keep bobbing and weaving in between the hits. Doesn't seem to matter. A false finish blazing in, forcing the low recovery. Now this is, oh my goodness, this is a proven position right here where Sonix has kind of struggled. We've seen it in the beginning of that first game, and we've seen it at the end of this one right here. Spargo himself, even in disbelief. But I'll take it though.
Yeah, man, great DI on the back air from Sonix to stay alive, but then he just never made it back to the stage. Spargo clipped him with no jump with that jab. I don't think Sonix was ready for that. All right. 2-0 in Spargo's favor. Sonix has to find something to fire back here.
Yeah, something needs to shake him fast. I think maybe Spargo was seeing something in the Leo set that maybe inspired him to go for the Pyra and Mythra gameplay. Understanding the dangers of playing Cloud in a matchup like this, the off-stage presence is not quite as formidable as it is with Pyra and Mythra, but most namely the Mythra gameplay. You got the photon edge, the active hitbox to create that space, that distance. And I gotta keep it a buck. I gotta call it for what it is. Sonic's a little lacking in that edge guarding department. You have got to find that spring. When that spring comes out, it forces Mythra and Pyra to go low. But I need that fall down back here when Photon Edge comes out. We're just not seeing that here. And that's been kind of the difference maker in this match. But, we still got a game on lock here. I ain't calling it just yet.
Yeah, you can definitely challenge that move, but it's just so hard, right? In the heat of a tournament set, losers finals at this event, no less, right? Are you really willing to risk it all? Oh, but you have to be, right? You need to make decisive plays against players like this. Spargo looking for the down air to finish it, but no, Sonic's not even forcing the air dodge. He actually just had natural drift that got him far enough to the ledge.
And electing to go to the top platform too, understanding Pyra a little slower on her feet, might not be able to get there for the punish in time, but like most characters in this game, if you can't go toe-to-toe with Sonic in the frame down department, put a hitbox where you think he's going to be, and that's kind of paying off dividends here for him. Turn around F-tilt. That's just shorties one-on-one in the corner. Let them make the mistake for you, turn around, tilt, put some percent on the board, or if not, get that stock taken.
And it's worth pointing out, I feel like Spargo plays a lot more Pyra in this matchup, right? When Leo was on the screen, he was switching to Mythra, even at super high percents, just trying to chip him out with an up smash or something like that, right? But for Spargo, yeah, he has a totally different game plan. Finish the stocks as early as possible every single time. It's also something we pointed out several times back in the Aegis era for this player, right? His Pyra, a cut above the rest for sure.
That's right, yeah. This is cut from a slightly different cloth right here. No disrespect to the others. Oh, yeah, back up. Oh, wait a minute. Now, bro, I thought he was just close enough to the ledge to snap. Am I tripping, bro?
It did look that way, right? Maybe Sonic body blocked to push her outward. I don't know what happened,
Yeah.
but yeah, Spargo mysteriously not making it back.
Whoa.
It might have just been out of the reach.
Okay, well, this match just became more in reach right here for Sonix. Even stocks right here all across the board. Spargo right now giving us that patent, that tried and true. I'm going to stay in the middle right here. As long as I'm in the middle, I got full access to what you're going to do on these platforms and how I want to interact with these platforms. But most notably, my out of shield game will be very detrimental to your lackluster approach options if you go for that.
Okay, Sonic's just going to take to the skies, escaping with the up B. That's something you're going to see this character do a hell of a lot, but it's the way that you come down and mix your opponent up that counts. That's where Sonix is going to separate himself from the pack. So much harder to track this guy. Oh, wow, the air dodge. Yep, okay, but the wall tech. Oh, and he wasn't ready for Chroma Dust. Yeah, Leo and Spargo both making sure to press B in extra time, get the full 5 projectiles instead of just the 1.
That's right. Yeah, I mean, just again, those small hits, I feel like just they create yourself so much distance. And with the player of Sonic's caliber, I mean, utilizing his character, they're never not on you when they're up close and personal. It's like there's only 2 speeds. Either I'm on the other side of the room or I'm up close pressing buttons. The fact that Spargo can have the presence of mind to go for the up special to create space is beautiful, but good lord, Pyra creating space right there. That up air taking no prisoners. Sonix right here needs to collect himself. 34% ain't no damn lead. But wait, 64 is though.
Oh my god, huge combo from Sonix here. Spargo looking to get one of his own started. No, Nair out of shield, not gonna punish there. Okay, we see Sonix just juicing this neutral position right here, waiting for Spargo to slip up. 1 spin dash, 1 dash attack is all you need to break the ice, or an aerial call out. Okay, the damage keeps flowing. When is it gonna stop? Spargo, how are you gonna open him up? Oh, he's jumpless. Wow, pretty much worst case scenario for Sonix here. The spring defends him, but Spargo's not done.
Catching with the Nair there that time too. Caught to the corner, has to spring once more and cannot leave the silver. Because I just want to get back on the green. I'm trying to get back on the green, Spargo. Okay, Mythra is here. Now this is proven to be a bit of a thorn in Sonix's side. We've seen how strong the Mythra play, or excuse me, the Pyra play was. Good, the costumes are mixing your boy up. The Pyra play was in the beginning of game number 1, went up a quick 2 stocks courtesy of that character.
Yeah, I feel like she might be making an appearance pretty soon.
Oh no.
Oh
Wait a
no.
minute.
Not the air dodge you were looking for, that's for sure.
That's facts. We're still able to snap to the ledge nonetheless. Oh, wait a minute. We parry those. You got foresight, I got parry.
Oh, he ready?
Oh, God.
Just not in position. Spargo holding in, clinging to that wall right there. It saved his life. But how much longer does he have? Sonix looking to stay alive in the set here. He's going to have to find his way down from the air. Okay, Pyra is out though. 1 hit could be the difference maker for Spargo. Oh, wait, no! Spin dash into the forward air. That's going to close the door on game 3. Sonix still afloat.
He's clutch. He's sweaty right now, but he's clutch. Hanging on by a thread is Sonix. Piloting Sonic the Hedgehog. Love the gameplay and most importantly, love those final interactions right there. Let's go ahead and take a peek here at the replays here, friend. Now, of course, I like that forward air. That was such a smart option to go for, as opposed to overextending off stage and possibly forcing the recovery reset. Just allowed him to try to come back to the ledge himself, but didn't even need to go for the trap because he just was not able to snap the ledge there. Still a bit of a head scratcher. Falling up air. Swung a little too early there with the Nair and went for the tilted up forward smash. Great presence of mind there.
There's one thing for sure, is that Mythra players are going to try to jump in and nair at you, right?
That's right.
You aim that forward smash up, catch him, and that could, you know, be a huge lead for you. We saw Sonix just ride that momentum for the rest of the game, try to stay ahead as much as he could, came out on top as a result. Here it is. 4th game, potentially the last one for Sonix in the whole tournament, unless he keeps turning it up.
Well, let's see how it all unfolds right here. As you know, sometimes you give a player Sonix caliber just 1 game and they'll take it to the bank and cash out for everything that it's worth, but that ain't gonna happen right here if you keep giving Spargo these strong openings. Now, of course, with Mythra, not quite the damage outputting opening that we've seen you know, in game number 1, but Mythra, of course, can certainly set the tone for the rest of the match. A quick 73%.
Oh, but he's not done, Rod.
I know.
Oh, Naren's hit neutral B right there, the Lightning Buster. Yeah, optimal finish from Spargo.
Okay, oh, wait a minute, because I could put percent on too. You ain't the only one with strings, which is another avenue right here of Sonic that we're not seeing here, and that could be courtesy of just how stationary Spargo has been here in this match. You know, the strings, even before we even get to the offstage presence that is Sonic's, the strings that get you there is something that we're not seeing as much of from here.
Yeah, he just needs to win neutral, right? But Spargo denying him that at every turn. He pretty much played from advantage state the entirety of that stock. Juggles, combos, ledge traps, and it was the front hit of that Pyra up tilt. Calling out the spin dash. Actually, a trade working out for Spargo here. And now, another early opening. Man, just not able to string all that many hits together, though. Sonix keeping his guard up, protects himself from those nairs, and he's just playing it slow and steady. The game plan has not changed, even though he's down to stock.
Absolutely not letting Spargo make the mistakes for him. Nice. Okay, that time drifting away, electing to go back to ledge. Pivot grab on the ready. Spargo said, I got the foresight even when Mythra's not in play. I know where you're gonna be, but did you see that coming? There's the strings I was looking for. I was a little curious because he's been kind of letting up on him, I feel like, in the off-stage department. That time, taking no prisoners.
Oh, okay. Man, Sonic's just not letting that early lead that Spargo had face him whatsoever, though. We're going to see him get right back in it. Yup, up air, not a third, though. Foresight busts him out of that before reclaiming the lead.
He has to stay one step ahead right here. Foresight getting him out of trouble. And Sonix is really starting to kick this one up a notch. One thing I'm starting to see a little bit more in this game than some of the other ones is that they increase mobility. He's not using the threat of a spin dash anymore. This time he's just kind of running up. Okay, cool, I'm going to run up. You're going to dash attack in. I got just enough walk speed to walk out. I got all my options are still present. I'm going to walk back in and go for the punish. Some very simple Smash Ultimate one-on-one stuff.
Yeah, man, even that vanilla movement from Sonic is just enough to play this insane whiff punish game. You have dash attack, right? No need for the B button sometimes.
That's right.
Either way, going to see Spargo potentially swing things back into his favor here. Yes, wow, holding in the whole time, both on the down tilt and the up air. Both of them the wrong choice, and Sonix getting that lead snatched from him. Spargo with a huge chance to close the set out in this game.
That's right, you swing big, but ain't nobody swinging bigger than Pyra. Let's just call it for what it is. This up air right here, the bane of Sonic's existence. Really struggling to get back off the solid ground. And wow, that F smash, while it is longer than some of the sorties in the game, it was not enough to connect in time right there on Spargo. Okay.
Dodging the spring again. Greedy comes on stage with that up B, but I think he only did it once he saw it connected on the way up. And Spargo tacking on so much percent right here. Oh, Sonic's putting a stop to it, though. Only down by 40. Still in this by all means. Can he push the 5th game?
Let's see, man. I'm very scared. Another nair out of shield. Again, you let Spargo get middle stage, and it becomes such a hard task, a daunting objective right here for you, man. I ain't trying to call Sonix out just yet, but you're gonna have to try to push Spargo back into this corner if you want to try to bring this one back. Okay, spin dash coming back out just a little bit more here. Okay, yes, look at the footwork here.
Yeah, making sure Spargo can't land any sort of a clean opener here, right? You can maybe get caught by certain stray hits, but if it's something like a neutral air, a back air, down tilt, you're going for a ride. That's exactly what Sonix wants to avoid here.
Avoid it as you may. Tenacity sometimes only prolongs the inevitable. Okay, nice. Tries to go for the empty hop to maybe try to bait out the option into a second up air. That was such a smart thing right there from Sonix. But once more, he finds himself in an uncomfortable spot. Mythra in the corner here. This time, no Pyra.
Man, deafening silence in the venue. You could feel how tense this is all throughout the building.
Okay.
Oh my God, just look at this. What do you even say, right? They're taking their time, calculating every single decision. Is it going to reach here? Is it going to reach there? No, but it ends up Spargo. As Spargo coming out on top. Oh, the up tilt catches the roll.
That's right. And that's the difference maker, I feel like. You know, she can just kind of stay between the silver and the green right there. If you go high, up tilt will catch you from behind. If you land directly in front of her, she will go for turnaround F tilt. That's the thing. There is also the opportunity for dash attack, too. She has just enough range to go for it. There, no up tilt, though. Okay, shoulder hand is a little too early. Oh, my God. Get off that platform if you know what's good for you.
Oh my God, Spargo has come so close to landing the final blow so many times. Yeah, good DI on the nair. Okay, Sonix hanging on here. He's got one more chance. You gotta get this man off stage pronto.
Yes, right. We're coming up a little bit past the 2-minute mark too. You don't want to get hit with a taste of your own medicine here.
Yeah, right. I mean, Spargo in a position where he could run the clock if he wanted to. I feel like it's just easier to find some kind of stray hit with Pyra. Oh, and it might be that skidding to a halt right into the sword. Oh my God, wait a minute, wait a minute.
The strings are here.
Oh, another whip punish into the forward air. Still alive, but it might be his last chance. Oh, the double switch, the Spargo classic, but Sonix still all over him, holding down to get out of the combo, but Sonix accounts for it with the homing attack. Hold on!
Wait a minute!
Oh, Sonix almost making the craziest comeback of this top 8, folks. But Spargo lands just outside of the forward smash range. Closes it out with forward tilt. Oh my God, if he were any lower in percent, I'd say like 20 or 30 less damage. He might have survived that one. And with how hot he was playing, I wouldn't doubt if Sonix pushed the game 5 from that position. But man, Spargo,
oh my God.
He's here to kill your dreams.
He is. Look at this. There's the forwarder. Thank you for the fast forward. Now, of course. Oh, you kidding me?
The
Come
landing
on.
animation. If Sonix had not angled that up, he was a dead man walking.
Yeah, maybe he expected him to jump, like we talked about before. One thing's for sure, and 2 things is for certain. All right.
He knew she was in there,
but that ain't Mythra though. That's Pyra. That ain't Mythra. That's Pyra, boy.
And that slight crouch of the landing lag animation too, man.
Damn.
Oh, Sonix, you were literally 45 degrees away from a game 5 right there. If that's not heartbreaking, I don't know what is, man. I don't know what is.
Make some noise for DR though, man.
Make
DR.
some noise for Sonix, for
right.
DR.
Sonix and DR, that's right. Y'all did the damn thing. It's hard to compete here. I mean, this is the most stacked event of the year so far. You know,
yeah, I mean, the competition's kind of light, but
that's right.
It is certainly a bloodbath at this tournament, and now only 2 remain. Guys, we sold out the whole tournament. Bracket, spectators, you name it, right? We got everyone we possibly could fit in the New Yorker hotel to come out here. And only Spargo and Tweak are left in the bracket. I think that says a lot about the state of Ultimate right now. This was now 3 events in a row, the grand finals, main stage in Cali at the beginning of December. Scuff World Tour also in Cali in the middle of December. And now, just a couple short weeks later, we're here on the East Coast, and these guys are still on